So if you guys been following along, I've been doing different themes of consciousness, right? I've been learning and researching this stuff for quite a few years, man. Read a lot of books. It was a way to elevate me out of the state of consciousness I was in for so long because of poor choices that I've made in my life, man. And I've done a few videos. I've done 3 in particular. One is on anger, one is on desire, and one is on pride. Different levels of consciousness. Now the thing is, although these are higher levels of consciousness, as you can see in this picture, right? This is the Stephen Hawkins scale of consciousness. And you can see it where it starts at the bottom. It's shame, guilt, and fear, whatever, and on the way up, right? To enlightenment, to freedom, right? So this is the thing, man. It starts off as shame. A lot of people live in shame, and I was one of them. I was one of them, and it feels like you're in hell. It feels like you're in purgatory. It really does. It's just an awful place to live, and I lived there for a long, long time, man. See, shame stems from a belief that you're not worthy, that you're not going to amount to anything. Shame comes from doing certain acts that you know you shouldn't be doing. One in particular is watching adult content. If you're still watching dirty movies and dirty content on the internet, you need to stop, man, or you will be forever in shame. How can you expect to look at these dirty websites for hours on end and then go out into the public and be able to look someone in the eye, man? It's a very hard thing to do because you feel shameful, man. It's a shameful act, and you know you shouldn't be doing it. It's dirty, and it really fucks up your mind, man. It really does. That pornography will fuck up your mind worse than booze, worse than drugs, worse than fucking anything out there, man. And people think it's so harmless because there's an abundance of it on the internet, and it's all free, and you're not hurting anybody by doing it. Well, you're hurting yourself. You are. It's a very shameful fucking act, man. Then what happens from that is that now you're in this shame and you hate yourself and you don't feel worthy, and you know that you're doing stupid things behind closed doors that you shouldn't fucking be doing. You start to drink, start to smoke some fucking weed, start to do drugs, whatever it is, to numb out the reality that you created of shame. Well, now, I mean, it gets worse, right? From there on in, it gets a lot worse. Now you're going to start hating yourself, projecting out hate, doing stupid things, saying stupid things. And it all stems from your shameful acts, man. Our shameful acts. So in order to transmute shame, first thing you got to do is stop watching fucking porn. It's number one over anything and everything. Got to stop, man. There's things you can do to stop watching it. There's apps out there that track your days and progress. There's self-help groups out there, whatever, man. I'm not trying, like, when I say this is something that a lot of people do and they're afraid to fucking talk about. Well, I'm the one out here, and I'm going to talk about it. Get rid of it, man, as quick as you fucking possibly can. Do it on the NoFap program, right? These things are on the internet. Next thing you need to do is get rid of the fucking alcohol and the drug addiction, man. Now, me, I've been sober for over 2.5 years and doing the NoFap for about the same time. And my only weakness right now here in lies is I like to dibble dabble in a few edibles every now and again. And something that I need to stop as well. But that's my only vice at this point, right? And the thing is, as we level up our state of consciousness, we naturally just feel better about ourselves. We naturally start attracting better people into our lives. Life naturally starts to flow better, man, because once you understand There is no separateness in this world, man. We're all fucking one. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow. And I had to do little experiments to test it out to see if it was actually true. Everything is going on inside your head, being projected out into the world as an illusion. And you're buying into what you're doing, man. You're creating it and you're getting lost in your own illusion. Whether it be fucking despair, hopelessness, depression, anger, shame, fear, guilt, whatever it is, you're creating it. And then you're get immersed in it, and you don't realize you're in a fucking dream. You're in an illusion of your own fucking sorrow, man. But you can flip the script and have it work in your favor and have the illusion appear in your favor by doing good things for people, by helping another person, by doing volunteer work, by educating yourself, by lifting weights, by exercising, just being a good fucking human being, man. All of a sudden you get immersed in that illusion and it reflects back at you. And guess what? Your life just got better. So anyways, with that being said, I may touch a little bit on fear. Fear is a state of consciousness that lingers for a long time. Even if you transcend all the other stuff and you get up into like higher themes of consciousness, such as courage and love and whatever it is, these higher themes, right, which you're naturally just feeling good all the time. Fear, right? Fear is something that you may not even know you have, man. It could be just so suppressed. But fear controls a lot of what's happening in your life. But that's another video, man. So if you're following along, thank you for tuning in. And thank you to my subscriber, Zane, who keeps doing rhymes to all my videos. I'm working with you, brother, and putting them on TikTok. And unbelievable, man. So check out his comments to these videos, man. It's a very unique and an amazing talent. So with that being said,